Hello, beautiful. You are listening to Stepping into the Light with your host, yours truly, Julia Treat. Thank you so much for listening. I want to talk today about all of the limits that you are setting. There are so many miracles just waiting for us, and I want to make sure that I clarify miracles. Miracles are not some big, far off, hard to get thing. They are occurring every day, everywhere. And the universe doesn't have like a size limit. It's not like the universe is saying, oh, you want that? That's such a bigger job for us than this little thing. So we're going to send you these little miracles here and there, and then we'll get to this big one eventually. It's not like that. A miracle is a miracle. Yesterday I was taking a walk and on the riverbank behind my house, and I find heart rocks everywhere. I just do. But yesterday there was a plethora of heart rocks. I think I found something like 8 to 10 within a 20-minute walk. They were everywhere. That's a miracle in my book. But I look at miracles as an easy access. When we set limits on what we think can happen or what is available to us, or how easy or difficult things have to be obtained, when we set those limits, then it blocks all of those miracles, or at least most of them. We get our ideas that it has to be this or that, instead of deciding that we can have it all. I was speaking with a young man the other day, and he's so conflicted on what decision to make. He doesn't want to make what he considers a wrong decision. He's a physician's assistant, and he lives in one state, and his significant other wants to live in another state. And so they're kind of in this conflict that we can't both be happy because we both want different things. Well, within a matter of 1 hour, that's how long my reading was with him, he had turned everything around to seeing all of the possibilities that would occur as soon as he stepped out of his comfort zone. The fear of putting the feelers out, the letters out, the whatever out to all of these, different places so that the doors could open for him. I said, as long as you're, stuck, quote unquote stuck, so not moving your feet energetically, as long as you're not doing anything, taking risks or throwing the letters out, mailing them out to the places that you would like to be, the universe can't, it's mirroring you. So it's not stuck, but it's just stalled, waiting for you to make your next move. So within an hour, I even told him, I said, you just feel so different. Like I can feel people's energy when I'm working with them, whether they're in my presence or not, even long distance. And I said, you feel so much calmer just within this hour. And he goes, oh my God. He goes, I can't believe how much clarity I have now, how much calmer I feel and at peace. And knowing that all I need to do is hold this big vision of what he really wants his life to be like, his career. And he says, and I just need to go down the different paths that lead me there. So I'm just moving my feet. And I said, oh my God, yes, hallelujah. You got your message. You understand it now. And I truly know that he moved into the space of realizing that he could have it all. And it wasn't giving up one thing to gain another. He was gaining every time he makes a decision. Like, it's not giving up anything. You're getting so much more. So I wonder what kind of limits you've set. What kind of belief system you have going on with your money or your health or your wealth or your opportunities. Are you dreaming big enough? Because I'm here to tell you, most people that I connect with truly are not. So many people are just praying to get by. And my friend, that is exactly what's going to continue to happen. Again, the universe is listening to you. It's not judging and saying this or that is better. It's listening to you saying, what do you need from us? I just got to get by. I just got to pay these bills. I just got to get out of debt. I just want this. And the universe is saying, okay, so that this trickle effect, you probably have this trickle effect as far as finances. Maybe you are just getting by. And if, you can look at it like, well, they answered my call. I am getting by. That's exactly what I asked for. But we must move into the space of expecting so much more. I saw someone post one time. It was, I'm all about gratitude and I give gratitude every day. I am thankful for my life and things that are happening in my life. But I saw a post and someone said, it was something like, people say, people will call themselves either a glass half full or a glass half empty. And this person said, I'm just grateful I have a glass. And I was like, holy moly, it actually like put knots in my stomach. I said, great, be grateful for your glass, but expect it to be freaking overflowing. Expect more. Expect more. Be grateful, but expect more. We must live in expectancy of more, of amazing, of unlimited abundance in all its forms. Live in expectancy of unlimited abundance. If you're at a space where, say, something comes up and maybe you don't have all the money for this thing right at this moment, that's what you say. I don't have the money for this at this very moment, but it's coming. You're just that vibration of it's just this moment and the next moment is grander. So what limits have you placed on your life, on your relationships, on how you think things are? Because I'm going to tell you what, the way things truly are far from what we usually understand. I'm currently teaching my mediumship angel intuitive course, and so many people signed up that, they even sent me emails afterwards after they signed up going, I don't even know what I'm thinking. I've never done this. I don't get anything. I don't know if I'm ready for this. And I said, just trust the process. Like, come on, get in the class, get in the live calls with me. You are going to be floored. And that's exactly what is happening. Last week, in week 3 of our live calls, the group did readings for a couple of women over video, like they were live with us on the call and they could see them. And the group was floored. Most of them were floored. They even one said, am I really doing this? I can't believe I'm doing this. So it's so much fun to watch them expand and grow and move into this amazing connection that we can have. But they had these beliefs or these limiting thoughts that started creeping in. Not all of them, just a few. Started creeping in going, what am I thinking? Why I can't do this? And they're all just shining. So what are your limiting beliefs? What have you decided the limits are? Because when you can let go of those and know that magical, amazing, crazy awesomeness can happen every single day. When you call in your spiritual entourage, your angels, your guides, your team, God, and you just move your feet energetically, you just take risks. What people call risks, I call them leaps. You're just taking leaps. And when we say leap of faith, that for some reason puts this big, more powerful energy, sometimes negative for people. I can't take this leap of faith. Well, what the hell do they call it faith for? You take a leap. You let God be the net. And what I loved about this young man that I was speaking to about the whole, where should I go? Which state should I live in? What should I do? I love it because at the end of the hour, when he had shifted into this whole new vibration of exciting and possibilities and just enthusiasm, ready to just take these leaps, he said, he reiterated everything I just told him for the hour. He said, I got it. I'm going to hold the vision, and then whether I get it when the next door opens or it's 5 doors down the road, like I'm paraphrasing, that every step's getting me to my dream. That it might not happen the next step, but it's coming. And I was just like, oh my God, I just wanted to pinch his cheeks through the screen, because we did it face to face on the computer. I just want to pinch his cheeks and go, yes. Oh my God, you got it. It's time to let go of those limits. It's time to set yourself free. What are you deciding? It's this way or that way, and you can't have it all. Why aren't you leaning on your team, your spiritual team? Let them bring the magic. But the trick is, again, I've said this many times on this podcast, you must move your feet. You must do your part. Send the letter, make the call, pack your boxes, your bags, contact the person, take a break, take the vacation. Just do it. Do something so the universe can start opening the doors. And always, always keeping your vision. If you don't have a vision and you don't know what you want your life to be like, then that is the first step. You have to know what your vision is of what is going to, what brings you happiness, what's going to make you happy. You must have a vision. If you don't have a vision, the universe doesn't have a vision for you. Get it? All right, so like I said before in previous podcasts, I am starting to draw cards for these podcasts. How fun, right? So this one, I am drawing a card from my Saints and Angels Oracle cards. These are by Doreen Virtue, and it's a purple deck with a beautiful angel standing on the front. Saints and Angels, I love this deck. I've had this deck for many, many years. If you are in search of this deck or you want to check it out, you can hop on my website, juliatreat.com, and just click on Shop. And it will be listed under Shop. You'll be able to find the deck of cards, Saints and Angels, and there'll be a link there if you want to check them out. So 1, 2, 3. Oh, this is going to be good. I just pulled 3 cards. Now, I shuffle. It doesn't take a long time. I just know, and then you'll just know when to stop. So whenever you stop shuffling, I just take the top 3 cards. Some people keep shuffling for the next card. It doesn't matter. There's no right or wrong way, okay? That has to do with those limits that we set, those conditions. You're going to get the cards that you're supposed to get. Even when I see people in my home, when people are able to come to my home here in Northeast Pennsylvania, I have a deck of cards spread out, and I always have them pick 3 cards. And we look at them at the end of the reading. And they take their time, and I love it because some are so meticulous. Some pray over them, and I honor that. That's what they want to do. But I want to say, just pick the cards. You're going to get the fucking cards that you're supposed to get. Let's not make this difficult. Okay, so here we go. Here's our cards for today. And I'm going to tell you, I'm excited because these are big winks for me. These are cards that I get often. And so this is all of us. This is our message for today. The first card is generosity, and it is St. Nicholas of Myra. Now, I might say that wrong. I don't know if it's Myra, Myrrha, but I'm saying St. Nicholas of Myra. So I'm going to read this to you. You are asked to start or continue giving time, money, assistance, or goods. This act helps you know how much you have and leads us to feel feelings of abundance that automatically attract greater prosperity into our own lives. The more you give, the more you will receive. Contribute with joy and be totally detached from the outcome of your offering. Saint Nicholas reminds you of the happiness that you receive when you give to others from the spirit of love. Allow yourself to be surprised at how the universe gives back to you. St. Nicholas's legendary generosity led him to be called Santa Claus and become a patron saint of children and the needy. One of the most famous stories about him describes his rescue of 3 young girls whose father was about to send them into prostitution to save the impoverished family. The saint threw 3 bags of gold through the girls' bedroom window so that their future was secure. St. Nicholas also helped reform thieves and assisted those wrongfully imprisoned. You can call upon him to inspire and guide your volunteer work and show you the best avenues to give donations. So St. Nicholas is coming forward saying, as you give, so shall you receive. However that is. And it does not have to be monetarily. It can be energetically. It could be like this podcast that I give to all of you. Here's the next card, reward. Your guardian angels are rewarding you for all of your concerted efforts, hard work, and dedication to helping others. You've been giving so much, and now it's time for you to receive. Your reward comes to you in an unexpected and happy way. It helps you know that you're not alone and that you're being watched over. Allow this to boost your faith even further. This is also a message for you to treat yourself with a few goodies. You've been expending so much energy that there's a need for retreat and rejuvenation. Reward yourself with a massage, a pedicure, or a long soak in a warm bathtub. Rewarding yourself helps you keep going and feel appreciated for all of your hard work. And it balances all of the giving that you've been doing. You deserve this reward, and remember, the more you allow yourself to receive, the more you have available to give to others. So I want to expand on this card because so many of us give, but we wait for the receiving, and we just, keep getting drained or feel like it's not showing up. And we have to get into the art of allowing the universe to bring things to us. It doesn't always have to be from another individual. Just allow the universe to send things to you for everything that you're giving here. Allow the universe to bring it to you. And another thing comes to mind. For many, many months, every dime I made went back into my business. Every penny. I would just make money and then boom, goes back in the business, back in the business, back in the business. Well, do you see what kind of scenario that I was creating and telling the universe? That everything I make goes back into my business instead of everything I make allows me to go on trips, get massages, take really good care of me, go out to eat and have amazing chefs cook for me, go out and buy amazing, beautiful clothing that feels good on me, that I love. So we have to watch even that. What are you creating? Where is it all going? Does it continue? Just look at the cycles that you're creating in your life. Okay, and then, all right, I'm going to change this cycle. I don't like this. So this time, instead of sinking it back in my business for some new thing, Michael and I are going to go on a trip, or I'm going to go to a retreat for 5 days, or I'm going to buy this super expensive sweater that I've been staring at and wanting. Because I'm showing universe, I expect to be able to do this. Okay, so we have the generosity card, the reward card, and now believe. These are 3 of my favorite cards in this deck. Oh my goodness. So believe is Saint Hildegard of Bingen. I don't know how to say it, Bingen. Saint Hildegard, believe. I'm looking for this in the book so I can read it to you. I'm showing you how easy it is to do these cards for yourself, correct? So, here is the message from Saint Hildegard. To heal and improve this situation, it's important for you to believe. Have faith in miracles, the power of God's healing love, and the essential goodness within people. This is an important factor in determining the outcome of this situation. Saint Hildegard demonstrated that to bring God's message to the world, you must believe in yourself. You are qualified. You are ready, and you are prepared. You can do it. I just have to say, as I'm reading this, I'm giggling because the time here as I'm recording this is 2:34. So I'm sure many of you are seeing lots of messages through numbers with numbers in alignment 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6, or even backwards like 3, 2, 1. Just little winks, by the way. I just wanted to throw that out there. As I'm reading this, that number pops up. Okay, on we go with the message. This saint, Saint Hildegard, overcame tremendous self doubt and became a multi talented author, musician, and healer. This was especially remarkable considering that women in her era, 1098 to 1179, weren't expected to accomplish worldly deeds. Born the 10th child in her family, she was sent to live in a convent in order to reduce her parents' financial burdens. Hildegard began having spiritual visions as a young child, and she was eventually called upon to write books about them. She overcame tremendous self-doubt about her literary skills and later wrote, "But although I heard and saw these things, because of doubt and low opinion of myself, and because of diverse sayings of men, I refused for a long time to call or write." Saint Hildegard is also known for orchestrating rich musical chants and for her 2 books on bringing about physical health by using items found in nature. So Saint Hildegard it's amazing, right? We get those 3 cards together: generosity, reward, and believe. But the biggest message here is to believe in yourself. You are good enough. You always have been good enough. It's time to go for your dreams. It's time to step up into your power. It's time to use your voice. You don't have to find it. You've had it all along. It's time to use your voice. Shine your light. Because, my friend, you are needed. I thank you so much for listening. If you get a chance, please rate and review my podcast. You can catch it on iTunes, Podbean, Stitcher Radio. But please give me some stars and review it. It definitely helps me. I love to read the reviews. It helps me just be better, show up better. Hop on over to my website if you want to check out the cards I used today, the Saints and Angels deck. Just find it on my page on my website, juliatreat.com, and the page is under shop, my shop. If you ever need a personal reading or a couples reading, tandem reading, or a group reading, I do those long distance as well. Just reach out. I'm happy to discuss it with you. You can get all of that on my website. All right. God bless you. Thanks so much again for listening, and I'll catch you next time. Namaste.